What up guys, the Gaming Room here, and welcome back to the final episode of Game Dev Tycoon. So, we need to send Linda on vacation, but where we left off, we made SimCity Last City on Earth and Warfield Last Battle. They did okay. We also made Unreal Racing 4, which did really well, and we also made Elder Scrolls 5 The End. We also made Intergalactic Empire, that did pretty well. Game Dev Tycoon did brilliantly. But our best-selling game of all time, I think, is Intergalactic Empire. Am I right? No, it's Unreal Racing 4 one last time. So you guys might be looking at this and saying, "Oh, that's not where we finished off." So what actually happened is I recorded the video, but the whole file, there was a problem. First of all, it didn't record the whole intro. It started recording from the middle for some reason. Then the file corrupted, and there was just so much happening. But you didn't really miss that much. I mean, we did make these games, I suppose. I think we made 1, 2, 3, possibly 3 or 4 games in the last episode. But apart from that, I don't think you guys missed much, and I do apologise, but technical problems do happen, and there's literally nothing I can do about it, because I actually saved the game, and then I found out about the problems once the game was already saved, and in Game Dev Tycoon there is no backups, it's just straight up. So yeah, and we are going to go to a game convention, but this is going to be the final episode, as we are nearly in year 35. So let's actually develop maybe another sequel, something else. We can make a sequel to Chivalry Medieval Warfare or Alien Invasion. We've always wanted to make a sequel to Alien Invasion. That's something I always wanted to do, but I never quite. So we're going to make a sequel to Alien Invasion, and we're going to call it Alien... Oops, caps. Alien Invasion, The Last Stand. So again guys, I do really apologise for the problems, but there's literally nothing I could do. So also the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 were released in the last episode. We did some research and some contract work, but that's about it. What you guys might be wondering is why don't I have a R&D lab, or you might not know about that. But the reason is why we don't have an R&D lab and stuff is because I want you guys to buy this game and play it yourself. I could just very easily do the R&D stuff and things, but I don't want to. I want you guys to honestly buy this game, play it, and support the developer. The game is really cheap anyway, and it would be absolutely awesome if you guys could buy it. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys bought the game. But this is going to be the final episode of Game Dev Tycoon, and after this we're going to be doing a bunch of other things. But apart from that, oh, we made it into the top 30. Wow, that's quite impressive. So what might actually happen is we might, again this is not for sure, but in the future I might do a mini series on the Game Dev Tycoon after game stuff, like once you finish the game. But it is quite highly unlikely. I mean, I'm not sure yet, but in general, if I do play it, it will be in a little while. So if you guys do want to see the research and development stuff, the MMOs, because you can make MMOs here, the expansion packs, again, we're not going to do R&D lab, making your own console, you get to make your own console, you can make a second generation, a third, all that type of stuff, and you get to decide how it looks and everything. There's just a lot of good stuff, but I want you guys to buy the game and play and try it yourself. And I mean, I might do it in the future, but again, I don't really know. But that's basically it for Game Dev Tycoon, really, where the series is going. This is going to be the last episode for sure. And again, once more I'm going to say, might do it, might not, so don't expect more Game Dev Tycoon after this, because if there is no more episodes, you know. But I do have an idea for next series, and I'm really excited. You guys should be as well. It's another indie game, and it's a very good one. That's all I'm going to say. It's a very good indie game that I certainly love, and think it's a really good game. And I know a lot of people do actually like it as well. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Liam also hasn't done any videos in ages, but that's because there's been a problem with the Civ 5 series, and he's going to start a I'm not going to say, but there's going to be something coming in from him as well. And as soon as this episode goes up, you're going to notice that the channel is going through a lot of changes, and that's because we're updating to the gaming room stage 2. So we got a 7.5 there, I think. Is that 7.5 or 7.25? Oh, it's a 7. Right, fair enough. So yeah, let's actually do some contract work. There's going to be a lot of changes, so be on the lookout for that. I've been talking about them for a long time in my episodes, but they're actually going to happen now, so that's cool. So, Alien Invasion has made it to rank 14. It sold 1.4 million units. How much have we made off it? 12.6 million. Wow, that's actually doing pretty good. So, let's do more contract work. So yeah, guys, I mean, we've had actually some suggestions quite recently on what games you would like us to play, but we have taken them into consideration. I'm gonna say that, and they're pretty good suggestions. But it'd be awesome if you guys could leave in more suggestions, so we can know what type of games in general you want, because it's possible that we might not be able to do your specific game, the one that you want. Again, we're not going to do R&D lab. But if we can get the feel for what games you guys like, then we can sort of try and make that type of content, even if it's not necessarily exactly what you want. Because, for example, some people want us to do GTA, and I want to do GTA. Liam wants to do GTA, but the game right now is just too expensive for us to afford. As again, this is a hobby, and you know, we can't exactly be buying game here because our fans want us to play it. We don't have enough support at the moment to be able to do that. And if we get more support in the future and we earn actually more revenue, we could do that. So there's an international coding contest, and the winner would get 90k, and she's asking if we should do it, so we shall, because why not. And we're gonna fail game backdrops. That's really unfortunate, but what can you do? We do get extra skills though, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we failed game backdrops. Oh well, it's not. 11,000 is literally nothing when we have 250,000. Our last game made 31.8 million. Wow, that's actually pretty good. So everyone's actually gaining stats by doing this. This is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever done this before in Game Dev Tycoon. I might have, but I don't remember. But this is actually quite cool. So, Alien Invasion is off the market. Very nice indeed. I'm gonna have to send everyone on vacation, looks like, after they're done with... Oh, she's done. Done. Oh, Jesse, you are the slowest. Coding contest, we won, that's cool, and we learned more in the progress. Indeed. So, oh, we need to generate a game report, didn't even know that. Let's just send everyone on vacation. Because why not? And yeah, let's generate a game report, why not? So that's all good, everyone will be back hopefully soon. It's year 31. We're getting extremely close to the end. Not sure how long this episode's going to be, but I'm just going to play it until year 35. We're going to go to the convention again, because we're going to make a game soon. We're going to make another sequel, finishing off all the games we made. Come on, hurry up, please. There we go. Game report. I do them, but they're not really important. Edgar, nope. You, go on vacation, please. And I think we're going to develop a sequel. We're just sort of finishing off all the games we ever had. We could, no. Chivalry is an action, the room action, need for acceleration. That never did us any good, but we may as well. I mean, sure, what have we got to do? Need for acceleration. Acceleration. The last race. Oh, last. Typing, not good today. Last. Oh. Okay, let's just have a last race, and not the last race. Sure. Yeah, let's just do that. Last race. Of course, on the PC, on PlayStation 4, and on the Xbox One with an Engine V4. And that is all good. So let's do it. Hopefully, yeah, Linda is hopefully back from vacation now, is she? I think she is. Gameplay, put it up. Engine bit down. So around here. There. Yeah, that looks good to me. Good to me. There we go. Game convention, G3. Let's see what we get. Or what things happen. Do we make it to be the top booth? We made this place 19. That's an increase from 30 to 19. That's pretty decent. We do have quite a lot of fans, 358,000. Hopefully by year 35 we'll make it to number 1. That'd be pretty cool. We are working on a new game. Let's accept the interview, but let's be modest about it, because I already explained this in a past episode. So yeah, there's a lot of bubbles going on here. We can see our stuff is pretty good actually. That's actually perfect. Let's have, yeah, that looks good to me. This game might flop, who knows? I really don't know at this point. So yeah, there's really like not too much left to do now. Oh, so wow. So the M-Box have the plan to make the M-Box next, which is a sequel. It's a well, you know, it's a thing to the M-Box 1. Huh. Yeah, it does look like a lot like the M-Box 360. It's the console. It's a next gen, I suppose. Next gen console. There we go. Sound up. Graphics. So yeah, PlayStation 5 will probably be out now soon as well. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One apparently don't have a very long lifetime according to Game Dev Tycoon. Only like 5, I think, years or something. Action games are especially popular. Brilliant. We just made an action game and now we're making simulation. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Well, can't get them every time, I suppose. Right, let's get all the bugs out of the way. All of them. I said all of them. All the bugs. No more. One. Nope. Oh, you just bug. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Okay, now. Yeah, no bugs. We don't want to be EA. Flood our games with bugs. If this was an EA game playthrough, I would probably also download the game. Oh, someone wants a promotion. I'll download the game because you can get mods. Oh my god, there's so many things happening. You can get mods for Game Dev Tycoon, so I'd probably get the pricing mod so I can make my games $50 or £50 and make each DLC 30, and then we could include all the bugs we wanted and release the game. Not sure if that is a joke or if that's the truth. I think that's 7.5, I believe. Yeah, I'm really not sure if that's a joke or is that the truth. But I hope there's actually a game which is meant to be coming out soon-ish, which I'm really hyped about, and I know Liam is. Star Wars Battlefront 3. I was a huge fan of Battlefront. I even had it on my PSP and stuff. It was an awesome game. I loved it. There we go, there's the PlayStation 5. It looks interesting, sure, whatever. But yeah, so I'm really excited. So hopefully EA don't do their usual stuff and destroy the game. I mean, I've seen Battlefield Hardline and I do not like it. I used to be a huge Battlefield fan. Bad Company 2 is one of the best games ever. 3 was pretty good as well. 4, it was atrocious, and Hardline is worse than 4. I don't even know how, but it genuinely is, because it's like, it's not even a proper game really. Like, trying to explain this, it's quite difficult. So, Hardline has less guns than Battlefield 4, but sells for the same price, so it's sort of like it's not even like a proper game. And most people say, yeah, but the storyline, really isn't good. Like, you might find a Battlefield Hardline storyline good if you've never seen any type of cop show or anything to do with the cops before. If you've ever seen any type of cop show or anything, you'll just be like, this is a really average story. From the beginning, you know what's going to happen. And it's just not a great game. The online's not brilliant. The game modes has some blatant... the MBOK Next have been released. There's some blatant ripping off from Counter-Strike. They're trying to... they tried to make a game mode for esports, which is just blatantly ripping off Counter-Strike. And, like, that's just the feeling I get with, like, Battlefield. It's no longer a series that's very good. It used to be, like, Battlefield used to be much better than COD. And some people argue it still is, but in reality, with Black Ops 3 coming out, I think Black Ops 3 is going to dominate whatever Battlefield is going to come out. Battlefield still has a lot of fans, and many people will disagree with me, but I personally believe Battlefield is no longer as good as it used to be. EA have really they just know they make money off it and they don't have to really bother, which is really upsetting to me. But that's just what's happening. Let's just look at how much we made. 34.2 million, which is more than Alien Invasion. Not as much as SimCity 5 or Unreal Racing 4. So, Need for Speed Last Race is now off the market. So let's get, there we go, we got that done. Now, custom, let's just finish it off. Vacuum Robot, very easy. There we go. Nearly got it done. Now we might make another sequel or something. Nope, we're not going to do it. Okay. This episode might be like an hour long or something, I really don't know. Hopefully it doesn't go over 30 or 40 minutes. If it goes over 30, I'm fine, but if it's like 49 minutes, that might be a problem. Well, good idea is not to keep myself in the menu. So let's develop another sequel. And we're going to make a sequel to Chivalry Medieval Warfare. Because why not? I love Chivalry. And I'm going to call it Chivalry. I don't really know what to call it. Chivalry Last Warrior. Last Warrior. Mature medieval action. On the PlayStation 4, which is now has got higher market share than PC. And we're going to do it on the MBOX next because the MBOX 1 is now dead. So you know. On the Engine V4. Next, start development. With our V3 graphics. We could probably get much better graphics, but there's not much point nowadays. So, engine, boom, gameplay, somewhere around there. There we go. And there we go. PlayStation 5 has also been released, so that's unfortunate. Probably our sales will be lower because PlayStation 4 is probably no longer as popular. So, Need for Speed Last Race needs a software patch. Okay. Okay, what about you, Jack? Oh, yeah, let's take a large booth, Jack. You can develop the patch. Get on it. 330k, not too much. Well, it is quite a lot, but not for us. So, AI there. I'll design somewhere there. That's good. Jack's just going to get that done. There we go. Patch complete. People are going to be happy. Everyone then's going to go on holiday. After we complete Chivalry Last Warrior. Let's see, do we make it into the top 10 this time? Can we? Come on, please. Pretty please. Pretty please. We made it into the top 10. We are one of the top 10 game development studios in the world, I suppose. That's really cool. We are 7th. People are really happy. They love Gaming Room because we don't just milk our customers. That's what we try to do with YouTubers, not milk our customers or subscribers. But yeah, Chivalry is so nearly done. So nearly done. Come on. If this video is too long, I might split it into a two-parter and upload it on the same day, but it will be a two-parter. So yeah. But if it's not too long, I'll just upload it as one video. As, you know, everything. No, we're not going to do it. Everything in Hollywood now gets split into two parts. So, may as well follow the trend, I suppose. I am, of course, joking. I don't really like the Hollywood trend of... Well, actually, it does depend for me. I can see where sometimes splitting something into a couple of parts is beneficial when the story does require it. For example, many people complained about the latest Hunger Games movie that nothing really happened, but the reason is they tried to follow the books closely, and in the books nothing really happened for the first half of the book, but it was still important to have it. So that's why they did it. With The Hobbit, I don't really understand the motivation behind splitting it into two parts. I really don't. It's sort of cryptic to me. Because I read The Hobbit, it's a decent book. It's not great compared to Lord of the Rings, but it's decent. But there was absolutely no need to split into, like, they added more stuff. In my opinion, if I was Peter Jackson, whoever was making The Hobbit, I would have actually cut out parts of The Hobbit. But instead of cutting out, they added more, which is just a very strange decision to me. But I would have certainly cut things out, because it was okay, but it wouldn't have made for as great of a movie. I mean, the last part of The Hobbit was actually quite decent. We made 9.1 million there. It was actually halfway decent. The first one was okay. The second one was stupid. It was better than the first one, but it was stupid in many respects. And then the third one was actually decent. Let's find more contract work. I mean, what really else has been split into a load of parts? Avengers Infinity War. But I understand why that's being split into parts, because this is going to be against the biggest villain they're going to face. So one movie would not be enough to face Thanos. Because if they just defeated him one movie, he wouldn't be as much of a villain as he is. So splitting into two parts does make sense for me. They just have to do it well. But I expect they do it well, because the people who are directing the movie is the Russo brothers, the ones who made Captain America Winter Soldier, which is actually a really good movie. It defied my expectations. Because the first Captain America movie is good. I can't complain about it being bad, but it's not as good as the other Marvel movies. It's okay, but now, like, it's absolutely... The Winter Soldier was just awesome. I think Guardians of the Galaxy was the best Marvel movie so far. But I'm actually going to see Avengers Age of Ultron next weekend. I'm actually recording this on a Saturday, in case you guys don't know. Nope. And the video goes up on Wednesdays, but Saturday's just when I have the most time to do things. But my point is, sort of, I'm going to see it, and I might do a review. Sort of, I'm thinking of, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this yet. I might not. I'm thinking of doing like 2 videos. One where I just review the movie and say how good it is, and another one is a talk through, where I talk through the whole. What I mean is, I talk about things that happen in the movie and I discuss them. Because in the review, I wouldn't really want to spoil anything. I'd just say if the movie was good, bad, and stuff like that. So I'm thinking of making those 2 videos. I might do it. Again, if people want that, put down in the comment section that you know, you'd love to see that, and I shall provide. But if people don't really want to see it, then I won't bother. I'm trying to get the research points up, and maybe we can make a new engine let's actually see if we were to create a custom engine, what could we have? Do we have? We don't have any more advanced graphics. Any contract work? Okay, no. Let's actually do some research, I think. Research. Just get some more things done, because why not? Let's do large games. Research, what else? Realistic. We may as well just do all of this, because why not? We have a lot of research points. 3D graphics v4. Oops. Simple body language. Voiceover. Oops. Research. Full motion. Online play. We are really behind in our research though. It's really strange. Can we do anything else? I think that's quite cheap. Doesn't look like it. We can research some new topics. Just so we can finish off the topics. Because, you know, why not? I feel it would be quite cool. So you guys could see all the topics. We're going to go to the convention. We don't have anything, but we may as well. Just to see if we can get into the top 5. We now have 250 fans, so we can self-publish large games. We already know that. Yep. New topic. Fashion. Whatever. Research. New topic. I'm going to try and get all the topics unlocked. That is going to require me to do some more research and stuff. But I'll do that because, you know, you guys might want to see what all the topics are. Might be interested. There's a lot of research you can go through. So you guys will have to play the game yourselves to see what it is like. Let's see. We're not debuting anything, so people might not be too excited. So we might not make it to top 5. We'll see. Did we? We were the #1 booth this year. That is awesome. So we made it to the #1 booth in year 33. We're not going to do R&D. Again, I've explained this. Let's do some more contract work. So we can get that research up. Finish off all the topics. I mean, right now there's not really any goal. I'm just trying to finish the game. Right, let's research. Let's go for dungeon. Could make dungeon master. Werewolf, sure. Oh, we have 3 research points. That is not enough. So let's do some more contract work. Boom. Hopefully our staff can make it. We're only missing 2 people, so it should be doable. Hopefully, let's see. Okay, maybe not. We won't make it. Oopsies. Oh, people want RPG games. Well, not sure if we can deliver. Come on, one more. Did we make it? Oh, we failed. Okay, so we can research 2 more topics. Let's go for time travel. Let's go for sport. Oh, we can make FIFA. And making the game will get us a lot of research points. So let's actually do that. Wait, what did we make? This is going to be the first new game we develop in ages. So it's going to be large for everyone. It's going to be sports. Sport simulation. On the Unbox next. On the Play System 4, because doing better than the Play System 5. And on good old PC. With the Engine V4. FIFA 30. Yeah, I don't really know what date it is in this game, so I'm just gonna say it's 2020. Sure, let's just go with that. Because, like, come the PlayStation has been released, like, say, 5 years. It's been around for, so sure, 2021. FIFA 21, that's FIFA, there we go. Plus 21, it's a great number. So let's have FIFA 21. Sure, why not? Wow. Wow. I just, by the way, I just decided that it's the year 21 in this game. 2021. Do I have any evidence? No, not really. Just I just assume in 2015 the PS4 was like 1-2 years old, I can't remember. So let's just say it sticks around for 7 years, that would take it to 2020. So let's just say it's 2020, or 2021, whatever. So, you know, let's give the interview. I'm going to be modest because, yeah, then we're going to have to send everyone on vacation. There's going to be a lot of excitement, things and stuff. Yeah. PlayStation 4 will be taken off the market in 2 months. Let's hope we Let's hope we finish the actual game before the PlayStation 4 comes off the market, or that might be a bit of a disaster. Oh, I should have went for the PS5. That was a dumb move. I went with money instead of actual thinking. Of course it was going to be taken off the market. I just decided to pick it because it had higher market share. Derp, 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 derp. We're nearly in year 34. We are very close to year 34. And the last year of Game Dev Tycoon. We now have 11 months until the game is finished. World design not important, sound have about here. Boom, I'm satisfied with that. Release the game, send everyone on vacation. PS4 no longer supported, we made 174 million on it, that's pretty cool. But that means our game is going to be down on the console. That's a shame, but not much I can do now. That's one thing which they should add to Game Dev Tycoon, is you can change the console which is made for, like at the end. It will like add some extra time to making the game, making a port for the console, but so you can release it. I'm sure there's a mod like that for it, but I'm not playing mods. Actually, that's a question which I think I've been asked. Will I do a modded Game Dev Tycoon series? I don't know. I don't have plans for it now. Liam might want to do a modded Game Dev Tycoon series. I don't know. He has the game as well. I persuaded him to buy it ages ago. He likes it a lot as well. Nope. So, well, I've got no plans for it right now. Maybe in the future. Maybe him. Who knows? So, again, be on the lookout. Game Dev Tycoon might be back. Maybe with the after game stuff as I've explained, or with some, oh, okay, reviews came in. The game probably flopped. Sure. Ah, great. Ah, waste of money. Well, you know, that is pretty much what FIFA is nowadays, a waste of money. So, you know what, that's actually pretty accurate. I will have to give Game Dev Tycoon that. Let's go for large again. Last booth we ever go for. Don't think we're going to make any more games. Market is normalized. Wow, was it stuck on action all this time? Am I correct in thinking that? Huh. We've got a lot of research, so we can research all them topics now. But am I right in thinking that, okay, that's interesting. What is FIFA selling? Wow, it's, oh dear. It's so bad that it takes away 5,000 fans. We are dropping in fans rapidly because of FIFA 21. And just how bad. And we slipped to place 7. Because people be unhappy. Wow, FIFA 21 actually has made us a loss so far. Well, to be fair, we are down a console. So, it was only released on there we go, I finally made a profit, but it's going to be minimal. I'll be doubtful we even make it to 1 million. I wish you could also take games off the market. I really wish you could, because I really would take it off the market, but you can't. Right, so let's finish off researching all the topics. Virtual pet. Vampire. Detective. That could be quite a cool game genre. I don't think I've ever played a detective game. I'm not even sure if detective games really exist anymore. I'm sure there's been detective games, sci-fi. Could make it like a cool Star Wars game. You know what? In honor of the Star Wars trailer coming out, it came out, and I'm going to talk about it in a second. I'm going to make a Star Wars game. So actually, When I was younger, I used to be a huge Star Wars fan. I still really like Star Wars, but because there hasn't been any new Star Wars content or anything, I've just grown to like other game series more. Let's actually start working on this game. Star Wars Battlefield. Star Wars Battlefield. Oops. Wait. Star Wars Battlefield. Gonna be mature. It's gonna be sci-fi, action, Xbox Next, PS5, and PC. For the engine V4, this the last game we ever make. So yeah, when I first saw the first Star Wars trailer, I was really disappointed. I didn't really like it. But recently the new Star Wars trailer was released, and it was so good, in fact, that Star Wars has actually regained all my hopes that it would be. I was really hoping it's going to be an excellent movie, and now I have a feeling that it's really going to be a good movie. A really good movie. Is that all the topics done? We're going to check that soon. So, again, we're not going to do it. I really hope that it is as good as the second trailer shows. It looks like it's going to be a really good movie, so I'm really excited about Star Wars again. There was such a long amount of time where I just lost interest in Star Wars, because again, there was no new Star Wars content. Like, I used to love Lord of the Rings, and then sort of, when they stopped releasing any Lord of the Rings content, I sort of moved on to other film series. But then when The Hobbit came out, and Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor, I regained interest in Lord of the Rings again. Because that's what happens, I think. I'll always like Star Wars, but if there is no new Star Wars content, you tend to lose interest in it and move on to something else. If there is literally, like, for example, if the Batman films were done, and if they weren't going to release another Batman film for the next 10 years or something, I would probably forget about Batman. He would probably no longer be one of my favourite superheroes, because there's nothing about him. So we're actually not going to finish this game, looks like, which is a shame. But I said I'm going to finish the game at year 35, and that's what's going to happen. Actually, I am going to finish Star Wars Battlefront, but year 35 is regarded as the pretty much end of the game. So actually, I am going to finish Star Wars Battlefield. Get all the bugs out. We're on month 2. We have gone over scheduled. No. Come on. Get all the bugs out. There we go. Let's finish it. See how it does. And that is going to be end of Game Dev Tycoon series. Let's release it. So we can do a bunch more things, because year 35 is regarded as the end of Game Dev Tycoon, really. From a lot of people. So it's done okay, it hasn't done brilliantly. A 6, a 4, a 5, and a 4. So, let's actually take a look at everything we have done. So, let's start with all the research and all the topics. We have unlocked every single topic. We have made 4 engines. What else? We're going to look at the game history. Let's look at the staff list. We have Jack, which was me. Our first employee, Jesse. Then we had Haz. And Billy joined us. Stephen. Edgar, and finally Linda. And we've done a bunch of contract work, stuff like that. And let's look at the game history, starting from our very first game. So we first made Pirate Adventure, which was an RPG, made 56. You can pause and look at these if you want. Then we made DayZ, Ninja Brawl, which was the biggest failure I think we ever had. Bus Simulator, which was decent. Warfield, pretty good. Bullied, our highest rated game in ages. Duty Calls 1, which didn't do brilliantly, but I don't think we've ever made a loss on the game. Word Adventure, Elder Scrolls 1, which was our first 1 million game, which got us into our second office. Outlasted, Need for Acceleration, The Room, SimCity, Intergalactic Empire, which was our biggest success for the longest amount of time. I believe that is the highest rating we ever got, 9.75. It made it to the number 1 at top sales rank, gained us 7,000 fans, and it was the biggest game series we ever made. Elder Scrolls 2, again, huge support. It did really well as well. Intergalactic Empire was the biggest surprise because I never made a strategy game, so yeah. SimCity's Cities in Motion 2, Warfield 2, that did pretty well. Unreal Racing did okay. Alien Invasion, SimCity 3 Cities Expanded, Intergalactic Empire 2, Warfield 3, Unreal Racing 2, Chivalry Medieval Warfare, Game Dev Tycoon, that was a pretty big success. Elder Scrolls 3, that did really well. Cities XXL, Warfield, and Unreal Racing, Intergalactic Empire 3, Elder Scrolls 4, Warfield, New Beginning, Game Dev Tycoon 2, Intergalactic Empire, the finale, which made us 52.5 million, did very well. Then Elder Scrolls did pretty well. Unreal Racing 4.1 last time was our biggest success with 62.5 million. Then Warfield, SimCity 5, Alien Invasion, Need for Acceleration, Chivalry, FIFA 21, and finally Star Wars Battlefield. And that's what we have gotten done. So, there we go. We have been invited and we receive a special award. The game will end at the end of year 35. So it is actually year 36. But I just showed you guys everything that we've done. Let's now just finish off by doing some contract work until the end of the year, I suppose. And that was just a show of everything we've done. We're going to go to the game convention probably one last time. I'm not going to show off anything, but that was everything we have done in this series, and it's actually quite a lot. It's been a pretty good series. We're getting so close to the end now. Year 35 is regarded as the last year in the game, as it ends on this year. So let's find more contract work, do all the contract work. Hopefully will take us to month 12, maybe not. If not, then I'll just do some research, something. Not going to make any more games, it's not much of a point. So let's find a bit more contract work. But I'm sort of wanting to do the outro, but I'm not going to do the outro just yet. I might include the credits for the game in the end, if I remember. So I should probably do that. We made it place 13, we're starting to drop, but that's because we made some bad games. I'm sorry. Bad games happen. Come on, guys. I don't want to send you all on vacation, but I have to. Go away. You need to generate game report. Guys, I'm gonna have to. Please finish. Will we do it? No, we won't. Shame. Because I have to send everyone on vacation. Boom. Away with you. Away with you. And away with you. Go to Jamaica or wherever you go on holiday. Wherever game developers go on holiday. Who knows? So let's see. Did Star Wars Battlefield make it? It made a profit. So did FIFA 21. But that was such a low rated game. And so was Star Wars Battlefield. But that's I suppose because we just rushed them. And everybody is back from vacation. Nearly. Edgar, Billy, come on. There we go. I'm just going to finish this off. Boom. Let's find some more publishing. Actually, let's see what the publishing deals are. Activision Grapple. Oh my god. That's quite funny. Capcom. Right, find contract work. Let's do that. Come on, there we go. I'm not even sure how long this episode is going to be. Hopefully not like an hour long. But if it is, it is the finale. So you know, it's allowed to be longer, right? Find contract work. Set up computers. We have a lot of research points, so let's just do some research. Doesn't even particularly matter at this point, but why not? If we did continue the game in the future, if I want to do the after game stuff as a series, this might matter. So, you know, it might be important. What else could we do? Dynamic world, sure, why not? We won't have enough research points to do anything else, which is a shame. But I'll do some more contract work. There we go, Sales Battlefront is now finished. We have pretty much 2 months left, or not really, even like 1 month left until we get to the end of the game. There we go, complete that. Dynamic world completed, very good. Come on, Edgar. Come on, Edgar. There we go. So close, there's literally no point in doing anything. This is the final month now. Actually, let's see if there's any quick contract work we could do. Sure, there we go. Very quick. Wow, that was much quicker than I anticipated. Any other quick work? Yep, sure, that's short. No! Yep, successful contract, month 4. Sorry, week 4. There we go, we have been awarded the Game Developers Guild, celebrating 35 years of the Game Dev Tycoon. We are most known for Unreal Racing for One Last Time, which was our best game. So, we have finished Game Dev Tycoon. It's now going to calculate our score and show us some stats. So our least profitable, Ninja Ball. Most used topic, military. Most used genre, simulation. Research topics, 51. Total research complete, 43. It's not brilliant. Design points generated, 50,000. Technology points, 61,000. Small games, we made 9. Media games, 32, that's a lot. And large games, 2. AAA, we never got to AAA titles. Good games, 12. Okay. Top hits, 8. Nice. Publishers used, 0. Self-published games, 43. It's pretty good. Bestseller, Unreal Racing 4, 5.9 million units sold. Fans, cash, that's some nice points. Custom console, 0. So, we have finished Game Dev Tycoon. So guys, I would like to thank you for watching this whole series. It has been a real pleasure to play this game through, and I've really enjoyed your support, and I really appreciate it. And this is basically it for Game Dev Tycoon. Might do something with it in the future, but don't expect it. It's not for sure that I'll do it, but I really would like to thank you guys for watching this series. It has been a real pleasure to do this series for you. And if you enjoyed it, and if you have any thoughts and feelings, leave them down in the comment section. Also, it would be absolutely cool if you could buy this game. I would really appreciate the developer, would really appreciate it. But that is it for this series, and I would like to thank you guys for watching and sticking with us. I've been the Gaming Room, so I will see you next time in the next series. Bye.